Alrighty guys, Rob from the Off-Grid Tiny House. Looks like storm rolling in. We're gonna light up this Crisco candle and see how we make out. So the wick looks pretty saturated there. So, oh, that was easy. Got it started on a little thread, so we'll see how well this works. And it's probably going to burn pretty fast because who knows. But the nice thing about this wick, it's made to absorb oil because it's for oil lamps, and obviously the wick is ready to rip because it's been sitting in all that liquidy nonsense for quite a while. So we're going to try this out. I'm having high hopes for this guy, and I'm going to put him back in here. Let's bring you guys in. Nice giant flame so far. It will do that, especially since it's got lots of air, but once it reaches the level of the Crisco, things should probably drastically change, and it's going to be getting there shortly. It's about halfway there now, so we'll see what happens. That's quite the flame on that thing. Look at that. Pretty wild. But this wick is more stable, as it's not these little dinkily diameter type wicks like the ones you see on here on YouTube. But I think that's the trick to using this Crisco stuff. So sweet. I would love to try a wick like that in the full container of Crisco, just to see if that is doable. But we'll start with these little mason jar deals first, because we're trying to experiment to get this down to a science and easy peasy how to do these things without a whole bunch of messing around and nonsense. And I'm doing all the nonsense and messing around for you guys, so you guys can see all that. So yeah, look at that. She's working pretty damn good here. Here, I'll tilt it back up and move the camera in instead of the other way around. Flame's going pretty steady. We'll see how this works. That's a giant flame. That's a lot of heat. Looks like it's burning fairly dirty, I'm gonna say. We'll find out. But we'll see how well this thing works. And I'll report to you guys later on tonight. And this should protect it from the rain and any wind that may get going here. So, very cool. Alrighty guys, as you can see, the Crisco candle is still going from when we lit it on camera here. I'm just coming in closer to check things out. So we have established the only way for a Crisco candle to work is to buy oil lantern wicks. Let me open the door. This thing's gonna run all night. It's basically only liquefied a portion of the Crisco. What about this much down? The glass is fairly warm too. That is gonna burn for a long time, so that's badass. Good to know. And it's burning looks like it's burning a lot cleaner now too, because in the beginning you noticed on camera the wick was dirty black crap coming off it. So again guys, Crisco candle confirmed working finally. I did a bunch of various tests and ways and different things, and forget everything except for oil lantern wicks that you can buy in packs and probably online. readily available, I'd load up on them if you get a great deal, especially in bulk. And then all you need is some Crisco or vegetable shortening, whether name brand or not. Go from there. Pretty badass. I like it. So, very successful. I'm going to leave this running as long as possible and do updates for you guys. But now we have pretty much established this is definitely going to work. Totally badass.